No, I worked too hard. I worked way too friggin' hard for this.
A lot of people work really, really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
Actually...
Hold it.
You've stated that you believe there could be an infinite number of parallel universes. Does that mean that there is a universe out there where I am smarter than you?
Yes, and also a universe where you're funny.
Okay.
Do you know the comedian Carrot Top?
Yes, horrible.
Well, you were like the Carrot Top of interviewers.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. No, and it's a good thing.
I'm gonna go cry now.
No, don't cry now. Cry after the interview's over, because otherwise I'll look like I'm responsible for it. Okay, so.
Well, you are.
Well, I don't want to know that though.
My ex-girlfriend had a really weird fetish. She used to like to dress up as herself and then act like a raging bitch all the time.
One of the things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. However, that is not without its downsides, in particular when it comes to women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
Geez, you'd think I was like trashing the president or something. You guys are really like pulling back.
It's worse than that for people. Everyone's got an iPhone, you know?
Hey, look. No, I can't say that. I was going to say he's gone. They still came out with another one, right? That's true, right? Oh.
Can I just have you say my name into the camera? Romina?
Just the word Romina?
Well, my name, not a word.
And what's going to happen to it?
We'll skip it.
I'll do the thing.
We'll skip it.
But I just wanted to know, like what to give it.
Like if we just broke up.
I probably wouldn't say anything then.
You're trying to find me in a crowded place.
Oh, okay. Romina.
That's it? I would never hear you.
The thing is, I actually didn't want to find you.
After getting the subpoena, you delete 33,000 emails, and then you acid wash them, or bleach them, as you would say, a very expensive process. So we're going to get a special prosecutor, and we're going to look into it, because you know what? People have been... Their lives have been destroyed for doing 1/5 of what you've done, and it's a disgrace. And honestly, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Secretary Clinton, I want to follow up on that. I'm going to let you talk about emails.
Because everything he just said is absolutely false, but I'm not surprised. Really? In the first debate,
and the audience needs to calm down here.
Because, you know, it is, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Yeah, because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
Now, some of your critics would say, you know, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, you know, because it's negative and you're being negative.
Life, highs and lows.
It's so interesting because you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that comment.
Come on.
No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
You know, we're doing live TV.
Hey, I don't care. What are you going to do about it?
Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on, Mike.
No, because you're a piece of shit.
All right.
You really have to.
We're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming in.
Fuck you.
I think we are in desperate need of new voices in the Black community. We are in desperate need of somebody that will stand on a platform and say, hey, it's actually not cool to be a victim. There's no value in being a victim. You win no awards for being a victim, unless you're Colin Kaepernick.
You tweet very amusingly.
I wish you did. I mean, in the middle of the commercial break, I want your viewers to know, they must know because they're probably following you on Twitter. I mean, you can't even pay attention for 60 seconds. You're a terrible interviewer.
Well, you just weren't keeping my attention. That's more an issue
that's
for you
not
than
my
me.
problem.
Well, it is your problem.
This is your show. You have to pay attention to the guests that you invited on your show.
If they're interesting enough.
Yeah, they are. Listen, it doesn't matter how interesting I am. You signed up for this job. Of course it does. Well, maybe that's why your job is coming to an end.
Number 7, can you still dunk? And when was the last time you tried?
Can I still dunk? Are you stupid? Hey, look, I'm old. I'm not lame. You know, I can still jump. You know, I can still palm a basketball. Yeah, I can still dunk.
Yeah, oh, man. Oh, man, getting testy.
Yeah, I am tested.
Wow!
Dumb question.
How do you say that some people don't have privilege when you basically just said that trans people aren't valid? They're not a thing. They're just girls pretending to be boys or boys pretending to be girls.
Okay.
Like, okay.
Oh, someone's excited. Okay.
Sex is biological, but gender is a completely different thing.
No, gender is not disconnected from sex. So.
It's not completely disconnected, but it's still a cultural thing. It's still from society. It's
Okay. No, it is not in the mind. Okay, you're not a man if you think you're a man. And I didn't say pretending, or if I did, I shouldn't have said pretending. Let me amend.
I said playing.
Okay, I said a boy who thinks he's a girl. That's the usual phraseology I use. Not playing. I usually say a boy who thinks he's a girl or a girl who thinks he's a boy, which is technically what we're talking about here. As far as the actual psychological issues at play, it used to be called gender dysphoria or gender identity disorder. Now they call it gender dysphoria. The idea that sex or gender are malleable is not true. Okay, and I'm not denying your humanity if you're a transgender person. I am saying that you are not the sex to which you claim to be. You're still a human being, and you're a human being with an issue that I wish you Godspeed in dealing with in whatever way you see fit. But if you are going to dictate to me that I'm supposed to pretend that men are women and women are men, no. My answer is no. I'm not going to modify basic biology because it threatens your subjective sense of what you are.
Okay, but you're still saying these kids should not be accepted because they don't really fit in either place? They can't just
I'm saying that the Boy Scouts have a standard. You must be a biological boy to be a Boy Scout. You have to be a boy to be a Boy Scout.
Where's that written though? Okay.
In the name Boy Scouts.
Actually.
Yeah.
I do, because you can never remember where all the countries are, so it's always fun to discover a new one.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't know Nicaragua was right next to Costa Rica. Have you guys ever heard of Nicaragua?
Yeah, because we schooled in England, so.
What's your advice for young people?
I'd say, well, you gotta just take a deep breath and give up. The system is rigged against you. Your hard work and talent will not pay off. That's it. Good night, everybody.
16. Can I see those against? 8. So that means then that we then thank the Mayor for his attendance because the Assembly members have decided they have no questions to put to you.
Are you saying they're abdicating their duty to scrutinise me? Are you saying they haven't the guts to put questions to me?
What
Great
is it,
supine protoplasmic invertebrate jellies.
So, being on The Big Bang Theory, how many people, not that you aren't a genius, but how many people think that you can solve calculus at the drop of a hat?
I actually was trained in calculus for several years. Yeah, I'm a neuroscientist, so...
There's a time when you snuck into the room to see what the...
I sneaked into the room. Snuck isn't a word, Conan, and you went to Harvard and you should know that.
Snuck, past and past part of sneak.
Like I was saying, I hate the fact that he rides motorcycles. It scares me to death.
Because?
It's not safe. It's just not
Even
safe.
with a helmet, you don't think it's good?
Well, his head, man, he don't need no helmet for his head. But he's the most stubborn person you ever gonna meet in your life.
No, I disagree with you. You know what I mean? When you think about it, when you ride a motorcycle, you have to be a defensive rider. You have to be a defensive driver. You don't have time enough to talk on the phone. You don't have time enough to eat. You don't have time enough to do a lot of things that most people do every single day, which is more dangerous than riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
You have to really be focused on seeing the traffic ahead. He doesn't know about this. He's never ridden a motorcycle. He never understands what it takes to be a winner.
People are tired most of the time.
I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks.
Please?
No, thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Oh.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, it was Kesha.
Okay. Well, I wish her the best. You can look it up after.
Howard,
Anne.
are you more interesting than you look?
It's all in the mind. Eye of the beholder, Ann.
What do you do?
I'm a business development manager for a large bank in the Northeast.
Okay. Tell me if there's anything interesting about your job.
Absolutely not. No. It's interesting to me, but I'm sure that it would probably go right over your head.
Okay. Why Doris?
Doris, when she missed the question, she took up a larger amount of time than necessary.
Okay, you're always very quick, are you, Howard?
In some things, yes. In other things, I like to take my time, if you know what I mean.
I've absolutely no idea what you mean. What do you mean?
Somehow I don't doubt that.
And I feel like all because I chose not to go to college right now.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's stop that right now. That's a complete load of crap. Now, you say you watch me and you take notes. Well, take this note.
Okay.
You don't have to go to college. It may not be for you. I get that. It may not be for you. But if you're going to be in this world, you pull your own weight.
I believe
you pull your own weight.
I had a long haul from where I came from to here, but here we are.
Right.
So the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and here we sit at the dining table.
But it's hard to, when you say that to some people, because they say, oh, there you go with a pull yourself up by the bootstraps thing, and, you know, you're just being respectable. Not everybody can do that.
Well, everybody can.
Can women be funny?
Yeah, of course. Will you guys just fucking grow up and just sit down and write your own horse shit and come up with it? Start your own fucking show. Have your own award show. Quit waiting around for other people to do shit for you. That's the fucking problem. If you guys had your own big club and I was standing outside of it, you'd never fucking let me in. I'd start my own shit. You guys got to start your own shit. You got brains in there, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So write your own shit and quit your fucking whining. We're all eating a giant shit sandwich out here. Nobody cares. I don't care. When was the last time you went on stage and you killed so hard the person after you bombed? If you're fucking doing that on a regular basis, people are going to notice regardless of what you have between your legs.
So they didn't cancel you. You canceled them.
You're not aware of this?
No, I'm asking you.
You think I got canceled? Are you under the impression that I got canceled?
Have I hurt you, Jerry?
I thought that was pretty well documented.
Is this
still CNN?
Don't most shows go down a little?
Most people do also. No, I went off the air. I was the #1 show on television, Larry. Do you know who I am?
Jewish guy, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Okay.
75 million viewers last episode.
Boy, you don't take it so bad.
Well, that's the big difference between being canceled and being #1.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll be right back.
Jeez. And it says, you're required to leave below address after the 29th of June, 2016. It's fucking bullshit, all right? We spent so much time. Now we gotta move because of some homophobe. We get one complaint and we get kicked out. It's fucking bullshit. Plus, if you're gonna be a landlord in Brighton, the gay capital of UK, maybe try not be a fucking prejudiced piece of shit. How about that? I could buy this house. I don't fucking need you, all right?
I'm mad at that guy. Who the hell does he think he is? You don't talk about religion or politics. And if he's Catholic, what are we going to do? Pray him into heaven?
I don't think it'll work.
I'm very offended. Tell him that he is wrong,
tell
wrong.
him. Don't tell me. You tell him, Jim. She's pissed off at you.
All right, so you're saying that you don't think that God has a sense of humor?
Yes, I do. He created you.
Boy, you just came out here with your claws out, didn't you?
Your tone and your behavior is just downright Christian, lady.
Really, you have to go to purgatory and we have to pray you into heaven? Is that it?
Lady, look, the applications for the Third Reich are over, all right?
You know what? You have freedom of speech, but didn't your mom and dad teach you there's two things you don't talk about, and that's religion and politics? And you're on the radio, The Bun, for God's sakes. I'm very offended.
You're offended?
Yes.
Well, you should watch this movie called Inherit the Wind, all right?
You should watch Armageddon, okay?
All right. You mean with Bruce Willis?
No.
Trust me,
Girl,
lady.
you stepped right into that one. I'm sorry.
No, with Satan.
Why don't you read a little bit about what Jesus said, all right, instead of what your preacher's telling you what to say?
If you didn't read the Bible, how do you know so much?
Well, maybe that's called irony, all right?
Well, you know what? You're a joke.
All right. Well, just tell me where your glass house is.
Well, I don't have a glass house. I don't live in one, and neither do you. But I don't appreciate what you said. I don't think it's funny at all.
I guess you won't be wanting free tickets to this show at the Improv then, will you?
Well, I would love it. As an apology, that would be awesome.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. I'm serious as a hot bone.
Now, why would you want to come and see a sinner like me?
Yeah, I sin. I don't have angel wings. Do you?
Whoa.
I
Did she
think-
go? Is she gone?
I think she's gone. I should rephrase that. I think it's a glass trailer.